and I know we're talking church ministry, but I also want to say that the Lord has been reminding me recently that my first ministry is my home, right? And I'm a stay-at-home mom. So that burnout can sometimes be very real, but what I've started doing, and I think you could apply this to many different things,
Sure.
is, you know, when I get up and it seems like the same routine every single day, I'm like, okay, I got to get up and I make breakfast and then I clean up breakfast and then I go clean up the house. I started getting burnt out really quickly. So what I started doing is there's a scripture that talks about like I don't want to misquote it, but essentially, this is not verbatim, talks about doing your work as you're doing it for God and not for man. And so what I started doing was like, okay, I'm washing these dishes to make sure my house is good for God. Like, Peter to walk up in here. Or I'll put on like a sermon or a YouTube video, like worship music. Sometimes we can forget to like bring God into the midst of these ministries that He's called us to do. And then I think that's when we're getting burnt out, is when we're starting to like do it in our own strength rather than focus on like, okay, what am I doing this for?
Right.
Who am I doing this for? And I started asking God, like, what is this doing, like the future? Like, what is this even doing for me? Washing dishes constantly. And He's like reminding me of the example that I'm setting for my son when he gets older. And, you know, taking care of your household is important. So sometimes you just got to like go back to the basics.